Hi, I'm Woody Pitkat. I'm from Bellingham, Massachusetts.
Woody Pitkat in second, and Ryan Preece right below as they go into turn 3.
Pitkat gave a shot to the 55. He returns the favor, sends it deep in the 3. He takes the lead back.
When I was driving for Eddie Harvey a couple years back on the Open Modified Tour, Cam knew, that the cars were up here and I was working on them over at LFR, and, he was interested in doing something. So we were able to get him on board for 2021. At the end of the year, Eddie kind of wanted to get out of it, kind of, retire and not be a car owner role anymore. And I know Doug had always wanted to be a car owner. He got a great opportunity to buy the car, buy the team really from Eddie, and wanted to keep everybody on board.
Here is Woody Pitkat to the inside of Ron Silk. The hometown kid goes to the front of the field. Stafford Spring's own Woody Pitkat.
I thought it was great. The whole weekend was great. We ran really strong. We ran for the lead in the dual race. And then we were up front early in the race, led a bunch of laps, got a bunch of lap money. I think we walked out of there with the 4th or 5th highest paying driver, even though we basically DNF'd. The stats and the finishes last year showed the potential that I think Doug, saw.
Woody Pitkat with Doug Dunleavy's car is back in winning form here at Stafford. Pitkat will win the Bud Light 80. Here he comes, Woody Pitkat. Makes it 2 in a row here at Stafford.
Checkered flag, 3 in a row for Woody Pitkat. He wins the Lincoln Tech Open 80.
It was really unbelievable. Honestly, it was just, everything was clicking. I mean, quite honestly, I really think we had a 95 to 98% chance of winning 4 in a row. We didn't really get to see what we were going to have for a car after the pit stop at the fall final, but it was going to be a hell of a race between, me and Silk, or maybe me and Silk and Preece. The competition there, it's probably one of the best, if not the best. You got cars coming from everywhere now, every different state, and it's hard. The advantage that I have is the fact that I've raced there for so long. There's so many different ways you can look at it. It's really where you end up, starting in your dual, or even in your heat race. All right, do you want to charge in the heat race to get a good spot in your dual race to then be up front? Even the dual, 40 laps is it's a long race there. You can, kind of set your own pace. Even if you start 9th, or 11th, you can set your own pace. And I feel like when you're on new tires, if you can take advantage and pass as many cars as you can, then, it's less cars you got to pass later, in a race or in the dual. I feel when we took the step back last year and raced less, that's where I feel like I'm thriving, because I'm not burnt out from racing, 2 or 3 nights in a row. But my schedule that I have right now with the open races at Stafford and the tri-track, I'd be fine with doing that the next, 8-10 years. It gives Cam a little bit more time to prepare to make sure the car is 110%. The biggest thing with me and Cam is we've worked together in the past. He was with me when I won the championship, my only SK championship in 2013 with Steve Greer. He helped me on that. He helped me prior to that. He started as a spotter. The biggest thing too is a race car driver. When you can work with somebody that sits in the car and almost knows the feeling that you have, I think it makes it that much easier. And then Doug is just a big teddy bear. I mean, that guy, he's always positive. He comes to the track and you could be upset, and he's always pumping everybody up, always making sure everybody's in a good mood, everybody's happy. We have an awesome car owner, we have an awesome crew chief, okay driver, good parts, good team, awesome sponsors. I think it's going to be really hard to replicate or duplicate that season again, but we're going to try. We're all 150% on board to do it all over again, and there's no reason why we can't. We have everything that we need and more, so knowing what we learned going into the Sizzler, I'm super stoked. To be able to win with the format and just being in Stafford, I grew up in Stafford my whole life. That's where I went every Friday when I was younger. There was nothing else going on, and we went to the racetrack, and I had friends that raced there. It'd be cool. I know I won one, but obviously to add another one, it would be pretty awesome.